guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Penny. My channel is B and Penny B. Today's video is one that's been requested many times. It's our wedding story, our wedding photos and how we met and all that malarkey. So I hope you enjoy, guys. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Little bit of backstory. Howard and I met in 86, 87, like the tail end of 86, beginning of 87. I was with Howard's best friend and Howard apparently fancied me from the word go. We eventually got together in 1990 and then we got married in 1992. I was 23 and we have been married 32 years this year. So I thought I'd show my wedding our wedding album. I haven't filled it in. We never got around to doing it. And it's not the best work. The photographer that we had messed us around a bit. So there was me, my natural hair colour. As you can see, I've pretty much always had the same sort of style. It's a lovely dress. I made all the flowers myself. And my dress has a train. You're not getting the full picture there because it's kind of swirled around at the bottom. It had a strain, I can't speak, a train and a veil that came to my waist. Turn the page. That was Howard and his best man, who's his brother. Sadly, well, not sadly, but they no longer talk. Family issues and falling outs. But yeah, I got the right brother. You can see Howard there with a full head of hair and a ponytail. He used a white bobble. God knows why he used a white bobble. I did tell him to tie his hair back and he just used whatever came to hand. A black one would have been better. So yeah, he had a lovely long head of hair. And there he is. He's always scrubbed up well. He's always looked really nice in a suit. And that was in the church gardens. We scroll over. This is Howard with our page boy. He's the son of the brother that I just showed you. Wasn't he good looking, guys? Look at him. Young-faced and innocent looking. Yeah, he said he wanted me from the minute he saw me, and he waited and it paid off eventually. We were all friends, guys. We were in a group of friends and yeah, it was just one of those slow growing things. Yeah, 32 years later. So yeah, there he is in his suit. Then here is my mum, who is sadly no longer with us. We buried her in the wedding outfit when she passed. She looked beautiful in it. There's my sister. She's never forgiven me for making her wear that dress. She hated it. She's not a pink girl. There's another bouquet that I made, and I also made the basket for our flower girl and my nan, who also is no longer with us. But yeah, she was the best nan ever. Everyone says that about their family, but I feel blessed to have had the family that I had. Sadly, there's just me and my sister left. I'm coming over here and I can see there's a photo that has come out. I'll show that one in a second. So there's my sister. And our page boy and bridesmaid, well, both bridesmaids. But yeah, my sister hated that dress with a passion. I thought she looked gorgeous though. And then there's my mum in with the bridesmaids and the page boy. And there's me, all fresh-faced, like a lamb to the slaughter. My hairstylist and makeup artist let me down, so I ended up washing my hair out and scrubbing the makeup off and doing it myself, and I got it wrong, guys. I put the barest minimalist makeup on, and for some reason I used blue eyeliner, thinking it would be better for photos to be softer. No, I should have stuck with what I always wore, because I just look washed out all day. You look back on your wedding photos and you want to look beautiful. I think I just looked washed out. But hey ho. Bouquet that I made there. This was in a Bentley, I believe. I think we had, did we have a Rolls? No, this was the Rolls. We had a Rolls for me and a Bentley for the bridesmaids and my mum and my nan. So yeah, it was a gorgeous day. It was in May and we had the most stunningest weather ever. My lovely dad. I loved my dad so much. I was a real daddy's girl. My natural hair colour there with the sun shining on it. You can see how long the veil was there. It's beautiful. You're not getting the full image of the train on my dress, but yeah, I think it was a gorgeous dress, but then I would say that because it was mine. And there's the car. I think it was a Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, silver something. Me and my dad. Can't even turn the page. And me and my mum. She was more nervous than me. She hated gatherings and being the centre of attention. She hated crowds. She was very reserved, my mum. My dad was the life and soul of the party, very outgoing, and my mum was a homebody, stay-at-home housewife and mum, and that's how she liked it. She didn't like gatherings or crowds or anything. So it was a big day for her. It was very hard on her. But yeah. And me with both of them. These were all prior to the wedding. And me and my sister. Back then, 1992, cerise seemed to be the go-to colour for weddings. I just liked it. I've always been a pink girly. I've always liked pink, but it seemed to be the go-to colour. It was very fashionable back then. Those were in the days where I could get down on the floor, bend my knees. Oh, how things changed. And this is with the Reverend Bob Morgan, who is no longer with us. He was a lovely vicar, really lovely man. And yeah, he did a lot for the community. His daughter is the MP Eluned Morgan. I don't know if any of you have heard of her, if you from Wales at all. But yeah, I didn't go to school with her. I was going to say I went to school with her. I went to youth club with her in the centre that was attached to this church. You just see my sister there in the background. This was the signing of the register. You can see more of my dress there. I don't know why the photographer did that. They're both exactly the same pictures. With hindsight, she wasn't the best. I like that photo. She didn't take any with the veil over my head, over my face, and yeah, she wasn't the best. Look at him looking at me there, like the cat that got the cream. He's actually sat next to me doing stuff. He hasn't made any comments. He's probably thinking... No, I won't tell you what he's thinking. Confetti shower all in our faces. That confetti got everywhere, guys. My nan's face there. Oh, God, and our faces. That's quite a funny photo, actually. And there we are, sat in the car, heading to the reception. That's a lovely clear photo. Some of these photos aren't very clear, but that one is a lovely photo. My dad, my mum. You can see the tension's gone out of everyone's faces there because this is after the wedding. And this is Howard's mum and dad. His dad is no longer with us. His mum is. She's 80 now. Just looking at the pictures in the background, the photos in the background, the figures in the background even. I haven't looked at this album for a while. This is Howard's family. There he is with his mum. Then behind is his dad, his sister's ex-husband, his brother and his brother's ex-wife. Out of all those people, I mean, apart from the fact his dad has passed, sadly, out of all those people, we only talked to his mum. Yeah. Families, eh? Who'd have them? We are the only ones still together. And that was both my grandmothers, my lovely nan there on the end. She was the best nan ever, she was. I loved her so much. Then there was my other nan. She was my mum's mum. And then the lady in the hat was my dad's mum. We weren't that close. She was quite cold, to be honest with you. Howard and I there. And there's Howard's nan, Alma. Oh my God, I loved her to bits. I called her my nan. She was the nicest lady you'd ever wish to meet. She practically lived with us for a while. She was lovely. Miss her so much. She died while I was pregnant with our first. She never got to meet her. And then Howard's auntie, she's no longer with us either. That isn't the entire wedding party. There were many more guests, but there was a mix-up as to where they should be going. This was taken in a manor house gardens in Cardiff, where we live, and a lot of the people had been directed to go on to the reception. So this is only a fraction of the amount of people that we had at the wedding. But needless to say, we did have a very, very lovely day, even though there were mix-ups and miscommunications and cock-ups basically all day, wasn't there? There's my dress all spread out. They're not very clear, these photos. Howard sat there with his hands folded in his lap. Oh my God, he never once put his arms around me. He was so stiff all day. There's not a single photo with his arm around me, or, you know, even looking like he just got married. Oh dear. He's still a bit like that now. Even there, he didn't have his arm around me. He was just sort of stood sideways with his arm at the side, like that arm. Very stilted, very stiff. I do love these photos though. I do like looking back. See, I mean, he could have put his arm around my waist there, but did he? No. We should do it all again, shouldn't we? Have more photos taken so that, so that he can actually touch me. No, I wouldn't do it again. It was a lot of expense, and really it's for other people. All for other people, most of which aren't even there anymore. I was so skinny, guys. That dress was a size 10 and I had to have it taken in. I was so skinny. So was Howard. I think you only had about a 30-inch waist, didn't you? I think actually, guys, he's got his arm around me there. It's lovely looking back. I hope I haven't bored you all. I hope that you're still with me at this point. You can see that I've got the blue eye makeup on. It didn't do anything for me in the photos. It looks like I haven't got anything on at all. Oh yeah, he got his arm around my waist there. I think I might have told him. Coming to the end, guys, I promise. Now, that cake had lovely pale pink icing on it, but it didn't show in the photos. And it couldn't have been in a worse place. Those curtains behind were awful. Didn't think much of it at the time, but when I look back now, those curtains were dreadful. They could have put us with a nicer background. Yeah, it wasn't very nice. I had to include it because the cake was expensive. But yeah, at the time it was anyway. But yeah, they're not my best photos. Look, those are they're horrible, those curtains. Horrible. Not keen on that photo either. Not keen at all. So I've just got some in a packet there that are spares. And some extras there. I'm just going to go through and see if there's anything to show you. So I've got a few more here. That's just me and my dad outside by a lamppost for some strange reason. Then there's that one. I don't know why my mum wasn't in that photo, but my sister, the vicar, little bridesmaid, myself, my dad, and they were our two ushers, and the one with the gingery coloured hair was my best friend at the time. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, we were best friends. We used to go to concerts and we were drinking buddies. We did everything together, but I don't know what happened to him. Then there's this one, which is a bit of a candid shot. I don't like it myself, but I'm just showing you that, yeah, they weren't all posed. That was a bit of a candid one. Then there was that one with confetti going down my dress. My nan, my mum, and my sister. And I just thought I'd show these two guys now. This was Howard when we first met. That was before we were even going out. He was lush there, wasn't he? Look at him. Love that photo. I think that, was that before you went to Tunisia or after?
Before.
Yeah.
I was on my way to a U2 concert.
Oh, he was on his way to a U2 concert, hence the t-shirt. And his dog there, Tess. But yeah, he looked lush there. What happened?
I don't know.
And then that one there was our engagement party.
You were lush there.
Oh, thank you.
You were lush.
Me with my curly perm. That would have been 1990. Because we got engaged and moved in together very, very swiftly. And 32 years later, here we are. Yeah, I love that photo. So guys, that was the wedding album and a little bit of a story as to how we met. And I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. It's nice looking back on old photos sometimes. It feels like yesterday when I look at the photos, but like I said, it was 32 years ago. If I'd have killed him, I'd have been out by now. I'm only joking, obviously. Obviously, it's a joke. That's my sense of humour. I don't want the YouTube police on me.
No, set the YouTube police on
You
it.
can't say things like that, Lip, because that's the sort of thing that they look out for, and they ban you from the channel. It was only a joke. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I'll see you all very soon, guys. Look after each other. Stay safe, stay well. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. It's free. There's no obligation, but it will help me grow my channel. Bye for now.